We are back. It is episode 4 with Deuce Almighty. Um, we're going on. This is episode 4, so 4 weeks out, 3 weeks out, 3 weeks out from my pro debut, which is November 15th in Greenville, South Carolina, at Zona nightclub. If you can't be there, then see me there. Get the stream. And I'll let you guys know, of course, when the stream comes out. Typically, like 1 or 2 weeks out. But yeah, we have. Let's check the calendar to be completely sure. It's October 26th, so 1 week till November 1st, 2 weeks till November 8th. Then it is fight week, fight week, fight week. So yeah, we are doing the damn thing. We are doing the damn thing. Very excited, very ecstatic to become a professional, to become the thing that I've always wanted to be, a professional athlete. Um, and yeah, like there's so many things that I'm grateful for in this life. If you like you see me all the time, I'm always smiling, I'm always like just trying to have a good time, trying to enjoy every single day. And I think that's just something newer for me. Um, Not that I was like a super down person all the time. No, it was just grace is like showing grace is different. It's sometimes you have to almost make a fool of yourself, as some people may think. But like it is kind of foolish, you know? It's like Jim Carrey, you know, like he seems very goofy, but he's living out every single second of every day. Um or maybe he's not, but that's what it kind of seems like. He's just being himself all the time. Um but like I'm grateful for like my friends, Jag, Christian, Corey, you know, like my people that I'm with all the time, people that I would consider as my best friends. And that's something like that is so weird. The friends that you have, you know, like growing up, you know, we came up, it was like with Drake, no new friends, no new friends, no no. I'm getting over a cold too. Not even getting over it. I'm like in the thick of it. Um, so yeah, I just remember like everyone was like NNN in their bio, you know, no new niggas, NNF, no new friends, sandbox boys. Like I just remember that in high school, and it's weird because I am still close with the people that I grew up with and the people that I would consider like my best friends, um, whether it's like the five or whether it's like the tug homies. I'm close with some of them, but it's super weird to like kind of transition as an adult to being like, damn, like these are my best friends and they're not the people I've known my entire life. And in reality, they're people that I've really only felt like were even just my regular friends for a few years. um and like now they are the people that I very much do love and care about. um So shout out my homies, shout out my friends, and I think it's just like you have to be able to grow with that shit. Cause for so long I've been trying to like get away from saying like, yo, Jag's my best friend, Christian my best friend, you know. But like they are my best friends, and even in like a growth sense, you know, there are people that motivate me 7 days a week, 7 days a week, and maybe that's what like best friends are. They are like your not even best as in like my closest or I've been through the most shit, but like they some 10 out of 10 people. They some 10 out of 10 guys. They motivate me. They achieve their own goals, which is something that should be important in friendship. Like it's not everybody's just a commodity for your fucking success, or like for not even your success, for your like false dopamine hits. Like, oh, like we go and drink together, we go and smoke together, we party all the time. Like, ew, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking closer to 30 than I am 25. Like, motherfucker still partying. Like, get out of here. Motherfucker still buying bottles of Hennessy. Like, that behooves me. like buying bottles of alcohol, drinking regularly. Like, what are you doing, and why is no one stopping you? Why is no one attempting to stop you? Like, who are your friends? Who are your friends? Um, like my best friends are like your best friends should be people that are motivating you to do better, and not just saying it, but showing it and being the example as well. Like I really want to be a good man, and Christian is a amazing father. Motherfucker bought his first house at 19. Like, fucking been with this same girl since he was fucking 14. Like, that's a fucking man, you know what I mean? Not abusive to either of them. Like, helps his mom, making sure she's fucking healthy. Like, that's what a friend is. That's a human that you should befriend. Um, like Jag, you feel me? Stayed at home, and he could have went to Thailand and kept fighting. He went to Thailand what 2 or 3 times, fought 2 or 3 times over Thailand. It's like 2-1 in Thailand or something like that. Should be 3-0, 2 KOs, and it's like, dog, like he stayed home and he's taking care of his moms. He's taking care of like their dogs, the family land. He's just helping his lineage improve. Like that's somebody you should befriend. Like, and it's this what it's about, bruh. Like it don't matter how many like cool memories or funny memories that you guys have together. Like, what are they fucking motivating you to do? And that's something I've really been struggling with, like when it comes to like just saying like, yo, these are my friends, because I don't want to disrespect the people that I grew up with and the people that like I have so many memories with and was around every single day and just doing all the things. But like at some point it's like, dog, like grow the fuck up. Like, and I'm talking saying this to me, like I should be able to be like, wait, bro, I've been around these motherfuckers for 5 years, 6 years. I've seen these motherfuckers go from high school to goddamn real men, and they were looking up to me, and now like I'm looking back at and being like, damn, like I need to go do something better with my life. I need to talk to my mom more. Like my friends are motivating me to like call my little brother more, to go home more often. Um, and I ain't been, when I first moved to Asheville, I didn't go home for 2 years. Like, I was just like, fuck it, I'll be out here, they'll be out there. And maybe it's just some shit that like I grew up with, but dog, like family matters, um, good friends matter, relationships matter, and like growth matters. I should be okay with growing and and being motivated by people that I didn't grow up with. Motivated by people that are doing positive things in their lives and are motivating me. Uh, yes, it's just life is so weird. Like I'm like enamored with life. Like I every day I'm like very again grateful for the chance to like be myself, and the chance to grow and the chance to learn something. Um, Shit, speaking of learn something, I didn't read this past week. It was a crazy week. Felt like shit, was trying to help myself, but this is what I'm reading. Miracle at Philadelphia. Uh, the story of the Constitutional Convention, May to September 1787. We got a lot going on in the world. We got a lot going on in America. Let's just say America, because the world be better than America. I left the country for the first time last year, and I realized, oh shit, we got it fucked up over here. We might really be third world. Um, crazy. The American media machine. I'm talking to some dudes from we were at the World Games. I was talking to the New Zealand team, and like they're like, yeah, like we get all of you guys' media. Like, they dress like us. The motherfucker next to me, if you know me, I'm wearing some Jordan 1s, some high top forces, or some high top 1s. Um, and he wearing some ones and, like, a little streetwear type tee. Um, like a white tee, a big white tee, some ball shorts. And he like, yeah, like, we dress like this because of y'all. Like, I'm like, what you mean? Like, American is the culture. American black people are like, this is kind of like where we get all of our style from. And I'm like, what the fuck? And, like, they're talking to me about Trump, and they're like, yo, like, what do you think about him? Like, he's a fucking idiot, and this, that, and the third. Like, and I'm like, why do y'all know so much about us? And it's that American media machine. But, like, just this book is, if you want to know the future, you should know the past. If you don't want to repeat the past, you should read about that shit and know what not to do. Um, and I'm like, what, a few chapters in, and just seeing how there were only, like, out of the, what, fucking 50 people that were at the convention or whatever, however many it was, there were only two people that really wanted to go from 13 colonies to a full country. And it was George Washington and Andrew Jackson. Jackson or Jefferson. I want to say Thomas Jefferson, but not again. It's been a week since I've read it, so everything's a little foggy. But there weren't many people or representatives from states that were, like, trying to put this thing together. So just yeah, something I'm trying to read to understand what the fuck is going on here, um, and to see where we're coming from and what's gonna happen when this possible thing comes again, because it fucking may during our lifetime, sadly. But yeah, trying to learn some shit, man. Trying to put some things in my brain. Fight camps are hard. Fight camps aren't super easy. Luckily, we've been able to systemize almost everything at Rogue. We operate like a 1% out of a 1% gym. There's maybe 5 gyms in the world that operates the way we do. And that's genuine and honest. That's not like me tooting our horn. Um, if you go to most gyms, there's nobody at the front desk. Let's just say that. Uh, so that, like, we operate closer to a Starbucks or closer to a Nike than we do a martial arts gym. Um, which is something I'm grateful for. But we systemize everything. So much so that I've learned to systemize fight camps. I have a book um, for everyone at the gym that competes to that they go through. You can look at what we do on fight day, what we do 4 weeks out, 6 weeks out, 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out, and it's set. And that's just something that I wrote up over the last years of competing. I've been through, this is my 18th fight camp, maybe 20th fight camp. Some fights always get canceled. And you just kind of get used to doing these certain things and seeing what you can do and what you can take out and what you can make better. So yeah, like, systemizing this thing kind of takes off a lot of the pressure. But at the end of the day, you're still grinding. You're still grinding yourself into this very fine dust. And you gotta like figure out a way to, at the end, not be like a pile of dust, you know what I mean, but to still, like, be working and doing the thing, and kind of healthy. For me, this is like, luckily I am extremely healthy this camp. Like, I am extremely healthy this camp. So, like, when this fight comes, I will be ready. Not just strength and conditioning, not just running, not just training. You know, I barely have bumps and bruises. And we've had some good rounds, bro. Christian's a 200-pound motherfucker, and me and him are getting hard rounds regularly. If I want to understand power, I need to understand power. And that's going with the 6'3", 200 pound guy that's knocked out half of his opponents. And I gotta be willing to learn from that, whether it's physical, being hit, or whether it's learning how to move out the way, or whether it's learning to like every round can be a fight to the death round. But that's why, I'm so prepared when I go to spar these other gyms. I'm like, bro, like y'all ain't shit that I've never seen. Y'all ain't shit that I've never been hit with. And luckily, like our lineage, I talked about this last episode. Like our lineage is very, very like gritty. Um, and even just up in my time, like coming up as a coach at my gym, our fighters are elite. Like I've created elite fighters. So it's deeper than just me being elite and like beating up on people, or us having some, OGs in the game that are like, you know, doing some shit that you don't know. Muay Thai is very basic, very simple. There's 8 strikes. You have your 2 straight punches, your 2 hooks, your 2 uppercuts. You have 2 knees, 2 kicks, 2 push kicks, 4 elbows, pretty much. Um, so like whoever does those best wins. So it's a game of reps almost. Of good reps, not BS reps. So like it's a lot of fine tuning in Muay Thai. It's not a lot of showing you these elaborate things, like these fucking katas and you know flows and combos are for hobbyists. Uh, Technique is for technicians. A fucking doctor in the game, and that's really like what we be doing. So now, like, eventually, you're not just throwing these things fast, or you're just throwing these things technically, you're just throwing them hard. You're getting these hard rounds, and it's like at the end of the day, this motherfucker just throwing hooks, uppercuts, and knees, and you got to figure that out. A lot of this shit is just slowing it down after you understand that they ain't doing some shit you ain't never seen before. Yeah, fighting is odd. My goodness, fighting is odd. I had a question of like fighting mindset, and bruh, I don't even know how to answer that question. Like the mindset of a fighter. Um, I've realized that everyone is very different, and I think like the mindset goes to just what I was speaking about. Like at some point, they're not doing anything new. So like relax. um Train hard, run hard. Stop when you or chill when you need to chill. Like that David Goggins method, that's something to get you off the couch. That's not something to turn you into an elite anything, cuz he's not an elite anything. Yeah, he's not an elite. Like David Goggins is not an elite anything. So that David Goggins run until you can't run anymore, and then run some more. Do this until it hurts, and then keep going. Like it's not really what professional athletes do. Not trying to be mean or anything, but he wasn't even like a successful Marine. Like he wasn't even a successful Marine. So like listening to a guy that just beats his body up. Yeah, it's cool to get you off the couch, because that's what he got me off the couch. He got me off my pop's couch and like hitting a bag. So like I've been down the whole David Goggins road too. Um, I've been down the whole Joe Rogan podcast, watching everything, and like, I've done that all too. But that's something to get you off the couch, bro. That's not how you become an elite fighter. Um, it's a nice mentality, I guess. Grind hard, eh, Because when that shit hurt, sometimes you gotta fucking stop. Especially if you want to do this tomorrow. Um, if you want to fight and you go in that motherfucker hella hurt, you're fighting two people. Like, you're fighting the voice in your head, and you're fighting the motherfucker across from you. And that's not enough focus on somebody that's trying to kill you. So, if you just want to kill the bitch voice, like, listen to David Goggins, don't become a fighter. If you want to kill somebody else, like, shut that David Goggins shit off. Like, turn that off. Listen to this. um, but yeah, I think at like a high level, you just realize, bro, I need to do less almost. Um, and some people are gonna be like, "Ooh, he not training. I'm gonna get him. He not doing this." Like, yeah, think that. But I've learned to not be an idiot. I've learned, and I've been through these camps enough to just be like, bruh, my back hurts. Like, should I go clench? Like, nigga, no, you should go stretch. Like, you should go to a PT. You should go get a massage. Like not everything is work. Um, yeah, not everything is the grind. Uh, Learn to kind of pick and choose your shots. Um, and that's even talking to me. My growth in Muay Thai. This is all my growth. My goodness. Like, when I first started, my whole goal in this fighting thing, because I was a runner, was to just throw 100 strikes per minute. I mean, per round. That was it. I was just trying to throw a million strikes and like outpace them. But that was literally the David Goggins shit in my head. Um, and then I like I figured out, like, again, that Takahide fight, bro. Takahide. Yeah, that fight just kind of like changed my perspective on the whole game. It's not about that. It's about hitting a motherfucker with the right tool at the right time. Um, you don't need a jackhammer every time, and you don't need to like Chinese water torture them. You just kind of gotta. Hey, his head's open on his left side. Don't throw there right now. Just see why he does it, and then throw that then. Um, hey, like, his body's always open. Throw a body shot, they block it, they counter you, and you're like, huh? Maybe it's a setup. um, so it's just plugging and playing and plugging and playing. It's not so much ba 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 ba. Even if it may look that way when I fight, um, it's a lot of thought going into it. Maybe the goal is just make them tired so then I can chill and then I can hit them, which is sometimes the fucking plan. Uh, but yeah, it's the mentality of a fighter. It just varies, because even a lot of these guys, the mentality of a fighter, bro. There's so many. Okay, I'm about to actually talk about it. Um, a lot of people that fight don't actually want to fight. They are trying to like kill something that happened in their life before. And I talked about this a little bit in the last episode, but like, some people are sad, so they go to the gym and like they start hitting the bag super hard, and like they're like they do everything super hard, they drill super hard, and that's what they're trying to kill. They're not fighters. Um some people get to the highest level and have terrible like mental awareness, or just they are depressed, and they've used the fact that they're big and strong to beat down other people. And a lot of people are scared still. Like, fighters are afraid. Like, none of us are just like this fucking, whatever. Like, there's fear in all of us, Um, and some people get a long way by being like aggressive and making other, by being fearful. Fearful? Fearful. I don't feel like fearful is an offensive. I don't know, by making other people scared of them. But yeah, so like every fighter's mentality, it's just, do you want to fight? That has to be the thing. Cause if you don't want to fight all the time, like, and I don't mean all the time just fighting people anywhere and everywhere, like, but if you don't want to fight and you just want to be strong, or you want to be tough, or you want to be happy, then that shit is not gonna cut it. You're gonna meet somebody that wants to like hurt you, and they're gonna smile about it. They're not gonna hurt you because they're hurting. You know, and that's like, I guess that's like my mentality. I'm not trying to like hurt you because like I hate you or anything specifically. Like, I genuinely enjoy putting the pressure on someone else. Like, it makes me happy. And of course people put the pressure on me and it's like, oh fuck, but like that just allows me to figure it out and like and work on the game. Like, I'm a martial artist. I'm not someone that does this because they need help. Like, I'm not trying to be like not depressed. I'm not trying to be happier. I'm not trying to get this underlying sadness out of my body. Like, I'll go to therapy for that shit. Like, been to therapy for that shit. So it's like, I genuinely would enjoy putting the pressure on you. And then I want to see you fight back. Like, I want to see you nut up, bro. Like, I don't want to fight no bums. Like, one of my, like someone said, asked me my dream fight, Rod Tang, bro. Because I believe that I can do some shit to Rod Tang that ain't never been done to him. So, like, why do you fight? It's deeper than just a mentality, I think. The mentality is, why do you fight? That's where it comes from. Because if you're not here to really, like, enjoyably hurt people, and if you don't smile because, like, you love this shit, even when you're getting your ass beat, like, if you don't love getting your ass beat, if you don't love having hard rounds with the biggest dude in the gym and finding out that you actually can do that thing, like, I don't know, man. This ain't for you. Like, it's not for you. Um, yeah, this game's about, like, martial arts is about testing, is about growth and testing your will to want things, to want better. Yeah. Like, the shit is hard. So, like, no one, no one sane is gonna keep doing this hard ass shit, bruh. Like, nobody that genuinely is just like, I just want to be happy. Nah, you're gonna end up finding the thing that you loved when you were 5 years old, and then you're gonna do that for the rest of your life. I genuinely think that that is the meaning of life. I do think we are on, like, not on Earth, because I don't really know that, but like, I think the meaning of each human's life is making that 5 year old happy again, or just happy. And like, the thing you loved doing when you were 5, I can guarantee you that you love that same thing. Um, so like, do that. If you wasn't getting into fights and fucking and like watching Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles and Three Ninjas, Like, if you wasn't doing that, you probably not a martial art. You probably not a fighter, bruh. And that's okay. Like, if you're doing it because, like, you just got to prove to yourself or to your mom or to, like, you may be elite for now, but when you meet somebody equally as elite, that's your ass. That's your ass, buddy. Like, do you love this shit? Will you do this when you're not the best guy? You know, that's the game. Um, like a lot of us wanted to fight when we were younger. We just didn't have the money. There was no gyms near us. But if you're doing this because you're like, oh, I want to be tough and strong, like that, just be a hobbyist. Go 2, 3 times a week. Spar once a week, maybe, if that. Spar once a month or spar at events, do seminars, travel and do seminars. There's a way to make being a hobbyist fun. Um, but like, don't sacrifice your brain for other people's enjoyment, one, and for you to test out if you a pussy. Like, bruh, you probably a pussy. Um, yeah, it's okay if you're questioning, am I a bitch? Like, probably. That's okay. This isn't the thing that you loved when you were 5. Like, go to your deep, deep, dark traumas and find that thing that made you happy. Maybe it's a train. Maybe it's trains. Like, I don't know. Like, there's so many things out there. Like, I've seen countless people come into the gym like, I'm gonna be your biggest fighter, your best fighter. And remind you, I know like a lot of y'all know me, like as in y'all have like grew up with me, or y'all have like seen me coaching or whatever, or see me as a fighter. I I ain't never fought or nothing in a ring sanctioned until I was 21. But now I'm the head coach of a gym for the past 2 years. I'm going to my third year right now as the head coach. Phil Jackson. I'm not just a pawn in the scheme, motherfucker. I create things at the gym. Like, I create every single month a whole curriculum. I create every single month flows. I walk fighters out. I create their training plan. Like, I'm not just talking to you as your friend or as like some anybody. Like, no, motherfucker, I am the 2024 coach of the year. That's real. So like, some people may like, he didn't. Maybe he don't know. Like, motherfucker, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Our gym at one point had 400 members, bro. Like, more than any gym I've ever heard of. All right, like again, we are like an amazing gym, a top 10 gym in the world, I believe. But so like what I'm saying is things I've learned over seeing thousands and thousands of people come through the gym and have had 20, 30 fighters or like people in sparring classes that are like, dang, I can't wait to fight. And then like you beat it out of them. And it's not always power. It's not, they thought that they were going to be fighters because they had anger. And then you embarrass them by sweeping them every time they throw a kick, laughing at them every time they throw a punch, blocking it, dropping your hands, like, and just breaking their spirit. Um, and that's where I'm getting these things from. It's not like I'm just saying it as like a guy that goes to the gym every day. No, I'm saying it as someone that's been around humans and like you've had to have these hard conversations and be like, bro, maybe this ain't what you want, or you've seen people realize that this ain't what they want. Like, you see people that are like, I want to do this thing, and they don't. They were a small guy, and they got bullied, and then they started lifting weights, so they got strong, and they stopped getting bullied, and now they think they're tough, and they want to test out their mettle. And then you laugh at them as a guy that's 30 pounds lighter than them, the same height as them, and you're just throwing them around the gym. Like, this fucking guy, like, none of that shit is the same. Lifting weights isn't the same as what we are doing. Um, David Goggins would never do what we do. He's trying not to be a pussy. He doesn't want to be a fighter. Like, that's it. He just wants to not be a quitter, probably because he's known for quitting things. Hmm. Maybe that's why he runs like that. Yeah. Maybe that's why he runs like that. Because, like, if he does a 24-hour race, he didn't quit. But, like, the Marines is hard. Shit, what other questions did I have? Uh, I'm sorry. I usually like to have them written down, but Instagram, I had a poll up, and I want to see the poll or if anyone answered. Uh, Come on, bitch. Okay, bet. Shout out Aku. Uh, I damn. All right, we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. What does do I still want to do MMA? My goodness. Yeah. I definitely want to do MMA. But that's my end goal though. That's not like something that I need right now. The thing is with MMA is the rise is so fast that I don't feel like I'd be able to accomplish all the things that I would like to accomplish. Like I really like as a martial artist, like as a kid that growing up watching boxing and seeing Floyd with all the green belts and like I really want a WBC title and I wasn't able to grab it as an amateur. Um I didn't understand that you had to fight through USA Muay Thai and like what promotions you had to go to because like again like our gym we're in the south bro, right? We're in North Carolina. Some people consider it the south, some people don't, but we're in the fucking south and we're in this weird little area where no one has ever believed that you can be elite here. I've had countless coaches leave and go to big cities to become elite, and then I'm the best fighter they've ever seen and I ain't never left. So it's like, um, I really want that before I do MMA again. Like the only reason I took an amateur MMA fight is because I didn't want to leave the amateurs without um without accomplishing that. I didn't want to go pro and the first time I get hit by 4 ounce gloves be by a fucking murderer. like like that would have been whack. That would have been trash. Cause that shit hurt. 4 ounce gloves hurt, bro, bad. They hurt bad. If you okay, how can I describe what it feel like? You know, if you played football, the inside of your shoulder pad, that thing, or like the inside of the chest plate, actually, that's how thick a 4 ounce glove is. The first time you get hit by that, somebody that's fucking elite, that would have been ass, bro. And not saying Seb ain't elite. He's elite like in his own right, but he's young, bro. Getting hit by a 35-year-old or 30-year-old, like man strength, had 2 kids, you know, that nah. Did steroids in his 20s, like that's not the first time I was trying to get hit by that shit. So yeah, and I thought that I was gonna be able to do MMA at the World Games. And I was not. I didn't get an opponent, so I had to do low kick kickboxing, which is no kicks below the knee, so no calf kicks, no sweeps, no knees. It was just punches and body kicks. That shit is ass. Never again. I fought the best dude from France who has like every European belt. I fought him, Lucas Val Martin. Shout out him. Shout out him. I beat you too. It's fire. His coach was mad as shit. They made an Instagram post about it. He's like, he didn't throw any kicks. I'm like, bitch, you were. I'm a southpaw. Everyone knows that we throw the left kick, bro. He fought a southpaw before me, the southpaw out of Scotland. And every time the dude threw a left kick, Lucas just threw a right hand straight down the pipe and just kept cracking him with that shit. So you know what I did? Didn't kick. Took your best weapon away from you. Ooh. And that's how we won. We beat you with a game plan. We didn't just beat y'all because the refs were cheating or nothing. Like, no, I just didn't let you hit me with your best strike. The best thing you hit me with was the right body shot from out of orthodox, or was it out of southpaw? But it hurt like a motherfucker. I almost shit my pants. I felt like I had like a pit in my stomach for like 2 or 3 hours. I sat on the toilet. I sat on the toilet for an hour straight trying to poop, but it was just pain in my belly. It wasn't even no foods there. But yeah, I do want to do MMA. But as a pro, I want to get through the Muay Thai circuit. I wanna fight in Thailand. Rajadamner and Lumpini. I want the WBC title. Um, I want to accomplish things in Muay Thai before I go to MMA. 'Cause again, I'm gonna hit most of them MMA dudes and they're gonna go to sleep. Let's just be real. Um, and that'll give me some more time to work on wrestling, work on jujitsu. Really, jujitsu I wrestle still like twice a week. Um, so yeah, just kind of twice a week. So yeah, I do want to do MMA. And what I'm looking to do after this fight in November, I really want to fight up north. Like I really want to fight in New York or Philly. Like New York or Philly. That's what I want to do after this fight. If I can go home and fight in Philly, that would be nice. But New York, New York would be cool as hell. Being able to fly into JFK and then fight out there, do like the whole like rock star lifestyle thing. That would be nice. After the fight, being able to go to like some club or going downtown or like center, whatever the fuck that's Times Square, and like taking pictures with like the medal or the belt or so fighting in New York, road to one championship, that would be very nice. Um, and then one championship. I do believe that in the next year, you should see me on TV. I do believe that. 4 fights, like I smoked this shit. I'm in the game, um, and I really would like to do that. I really believe that I can. So that's what I want to do after this November fight. Maybe even fight in Mexico in February. Maybe fight in Mexico in February. Let me know. Please, Raul, let me know. That would be cool. And like yeah, that would be cool. I don't know if we can all take that much time off though. It'll only be a couple days. That actually, yo, I want to do that. So let's talk, Raul. Let's talk, Raul. Um, damn, what's the last thing? The last question. The last question. Then we'll get out of here. Oh, that was the last question. Alright, that's super cool. Um, Again, like my last things really are just gonna be work hard, man. Think about the things that made you happy when you were young. Because those are probably the same things that make you happy now. Uh, and like, go for it. Like, don't half-ass it. Don't do something out of like, hey, like, I'm tough, so I want to be a fighter. Like, you're probably not tough if you think you tough. Being hit repeatedly by people half your size, it may break your spirit. So maybe you don't want to be a fighter, bro. Maybe you just need a therapist. I'll talk to you guys next week. I fight November 15th in Greenville, South Carolina at Zona nightclub. This is episode 4 of Road to Pro. Uh, Read, man. Learn new things. It's okay to grow. It's okay to find out that your friends are the people that aren't the kids that you grew up with, like, or your best friends. It's okay to redefine your friendship or your friendship with words. It's okay to redefine your friendship with the word friendship and best friends. Um, it's okay to keep trying and keep trying to grow. Uh, just keep trying. Keep attempting to do what you love and to do something great. Like, this life is fucking cool, man. Be a nerd about something. Like, become a dork about something. Like, there's nothing cooler than being a dork, bro. My girlfriend loves me. Like, that you can find a baddie, bruh. Baddies love dorks. Baddies love motherfuckers that are smart. Like, people that are passionate, people that care about things. Like, just become a real human. Like, do that, please. Peace out, gang.